morning, everybody. Want to welcome all of you that are here, all of you listening at home and during your lunch. We are so happy to have the Pennfield Orchestra group here with us today. Anytime I can get any organization, a school, orchestra, any musical type of program, I like to make it happen. So I'm grateful that all of you made the time in your day to come to this. The students will be talking through their pieces and they'll do a little more information as we go on. How many of you were in a school orchestra? Very nice, very nice. So I want to welcome you again this morning and please enjoy the Pennfield Orchestra.
Thanks. Wow. Hi. I won't use so much of my teacher voice then. My name's Blair Higgins, and I am their teacher. Thanks again for having us today. And rather than you hearing mostly from me, you'll hear from the students who will slowly and clearly enunciate to describe to you what we're doing here today. Thanks again.
Hello. We are Pennfield 9th grade orchestra majors. We represent one half of the 9th grade orchestra students at Pennfield, and we are delighted to be here. My name is Anu, and I play first violins. The other people in first violins are Kaylin, Katie, Ion, and Nokokanya. And our first song is spiritual from South Africa. It features highly syncopated or offbeat rhythms. The title in Swahili means "We Walk His Way." Please enjoy Ewe Tina.
Hello, my name is Surya. Most of us in this group are 14 and 15 years old. In addition to being in orchestra, our members also play sports, like Katie in high school lacrosse team, and I am on girls track team. Alex and Cataline are also play in volleyball club at Pennfield. Our next song is from the international super spy film saga James Bond. You'll hear two famous themes from the original film. Thank you.
Our orchestra teacher, Ms. Higgins, teaches 7th, 8th, and 9th grade orchestra at Pennfield. She also teaches at the Youth Orchestra of Bucks County and is an assistant director at Chester County Youth Orchestra. We thank her for organizing today's trip to play for you as part of Pennfield's 9th grade day of service. Please enjoy our next song, Viva la Viva, a pop song from from the band Coldplay.
Our next Our next song is featured of two students, Catalina and Alex, who are involved in many advanced ensembles, both in and out of North Penn School District. They play in the Philadelphia Youth Orchestra and North Penn Sinfonia, where our violinist Anu is a member of the sister ensemble Sinfonietta. Additionally, our bass player Anna plays in the Pennfield Jazz Band, who just finished an impressive competitive season at local middle schools. All four of these students, in addition to Noku Kanya, also dedicated their time and talents both on and off stage at Pennfield's musical, The Little Mermaid, last month. Please enjoy this Latin-inspired piece, Cello Zole.
Whoops. Before our last two songs, we'd like to take time to acknowledge some of our other amazing accomplishments of our students. Kaylin is a purple belt in Shotokan Karate. Ayan is a sprinter in track and field. Stephen is very interested in business, and Logan likes to play video games in his free time. Syria and Ashanti are both newer members of the orchestra and have been playing their violins for less than a year. Our next song is from a classic 1940 musical produced by Walt Disney. Starring Julie Andrews, Mary Poppins was written by the Sherman Brothers. Please enjoy A Spoonful of Sugar. thanks. We have one more for you today, but I wanted to take the time for thanking you for joining us. Thank you so much for having us. As part of Pennfield's Day of Service, we, group of 12, but also groups of many, groups of 10 to 20 students, are out and about at retirement homes, at schools, at libraries and other community centers and gardens. We had to come up with a few indoor activities last minute, given the rain. But they're out and about in the community. Every single ninth grader is engaged in community service today. And these folks behind me have the special privilege of being the only group that is performing as a form of community service. So obviously they are uniquely equipped to be able to perform for you today as a form of service. Our last piece today, I just cross my fingers and hope you recognize it, because we've already been at one other location today over at Peter Becker, and we just go, oh, the kids really like to play this music, but no one ever really knows it. This is Firework by Katy Perry.
end on. I want to thank all of you so much for being here, and the fact that this is a community service day through North Penn. I just think it's so vital. You should know that each and every person in this room has spent a lifetime giving to their communities, and community giving in that way just builds a sense of relationship and belonging, and we hope this is the first of many projects that you do giving to the community, and we greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Do you want to ask the kids any questions? Okay, let's do it. Sit down.
What's your question?
What do you want to know more about?
Alex and Ben Daniel.
Does anybody know the Daniels? Does anybody know the Daniels, Alex and Ben? At Pennfield and at North Penn School District.
Oh, no, okay.
We're from North Penn School District. Yeah, go ahead.
What age did you guys start taking lessons?
Let's go right down the line. You started, it's very loud, just say it.
Oh. Well, I was in 3rd grade, so I'd probably say 7 or 8 years old.
3rd grade.
7th grade.
4th.
3rd grade. 7th grade.
3rd grade. 4 months.
4 months ago.
Say it again louder.
4 months ago.
5 to 6 years ago.
7th grade.
Sixth grade.
So you can see there's a big on-ramp in our school district in 3rd grade. It's where they can choose to start for the first time. But then, of course, I've caught quite a few of them when they got to the middle school and they started for the first time in 7th. And both Ashanti and Surya are also new to Pennsylvania this year, which is a reason why they've started this year. That was actually the thing I was going to make them say if you weren't going to ask it.
One other question. North Penn High School band's been phenomenal. Everybody knows about them. Do you guys ever feel sort of underrepresented?
Allow me to help rephrase that question. What's one thing that you either know North Penn Orchestra does or you wish North Penn Orchestra would do so that we can get the same hype about North Penn's orchestra? Yeah.
Can I talk about Symphonia?
Yeah.
So Alex and I are part of a Sinfonia, and Anu is part of the sister orchestra, like we said earlier, Sinfonietta. But in 2 weeks, on the somewhere around the 26th, we're going to Connecticut for a convention in Northern Eastern Convention, and we will be representing North Penn there, which is very exciting for us.
And the conference they're mentioning is the National Association for Music Education's Eastern Seaboard Conference. And so the North Penn Sinfonia, which is an advanced ensemble of middle school 7th, 8th, and 9th graders, again featuring these two students here, is a group of about 45 kids, and they've been chosen to be one of the only orchestras out of perhaps 5 or 6 orchestras total that will be performing as part of that event, representing all things good about music education on the entire East Coast. Additionally, by being here today, I didn't go to the Pennsylvania Music Educators Association Conference, which is actually started last night at Kalahari in the Poconos. And at that conference center, we have 2 North Penn High School choruses, 1 elementary school jazz band, 2 elementary school orchestras, and 1 middle school advanced band performing, representing North Penn School District amongst the state of Pennsylvania music educators. They have certain rules and policies that limit how many North Penn ensembles can be there because we're very regularly invited to represent our state. What else would you like to know about North Penn or about the students in front of you?
Will you come back?
Yeah, absolutely. Does anybody remember the name of the 2 places we went over Christmas time?
Birches and Dockwater.
Yeah, there we go. We were at Birch's in Harleysville, and we were at Dockwood. So we'll put you in the rotation. We'll promise we'll come back. We presented Christmas programs there, and there's only so many places we can go, but thank goodness there's so many places we can go in this area, because not a lot of schools can hit. We were already at Peter Becker today. Not a lot of places can hit 2 and 3 in the same day, but we actually have quite a rich and thriving community to be able to be involved in this way. When we come back, what would be on the top of your list of want to perform? Either music you know you've already played or music you wish you could play. I'm going to make you all say one this time. Next time we come back to Souderton Mennonite, give one song you'd be interested in performing for them. You have to start.
You're putting me on the spot here. I don't. Dragon dances, sure.
An Asian-inspired piece.
You got her first.
Mendelssohn.
Ooh. Something. Oh, she's actively flipping through the music she has. In fact, what would you like to perform for them in the future?
Legends of the Ghost Stallion.
Oh, that's a good one that we're performing at our 9th grade concert. It's actually Cataline chose it. It's spooky vibes partnered with good driving themes. Do you want to play them 30 seconds of Legend of the Ghost Stallion? Can we play them 30 seconds of Legend of the Ghost Stallion?
Oh, it's in my other folder.
Oh no, we're playing the It's in My Other Music folder game.
No, I'm serious. I can go running. I can go running. Wait, no.
Mine's at the.
No, it's not. No.
Oh, we can't give you a sneak peek of our concert then. What would you like to play for them in the future, Stephen?
La Paloma.
Oh, a mariachi tune we're playing for our spring concert.
Probably Evening Dusk.
That's a beautiful waltz we're playing in our spring concert.
Viking.
That is a bop. It's a nice, it's quite an elementary school level piece, but they always love it. Very fun.
For good.
From Wicked, if anyone's seen the film Wicked, For Good.
Legend of the Ghost Stallion.
That's a good one.
Orpheus in the Underworld.
Ooh, Ken. We played that last year in our 8th grade concert. Okay, now we have to know what Alex wants to play. We came back.
Beethoven.
Yeah, so they have varied interests, you know. We've put together for you this kind of variety world pops program, and this was their choice, by the way. They chose the majority of this music. Yeah.
Thank you for your enthusiasm.
Actually, thanks, guys. What was the game you were playing on the way here? Heads Up, which is a game on their phones. It's similar to charades, basically. And I heard the description of the word coffee as what Mrs. Higgins drinks a lot of.
Every day.
I will leave you with one parting joke, and that is the only thing standing between these kids and Chick-fil-A is if I stop talking. And so allow me to take these kids out to their lunch treat. Thank you again for being such a great audience. And take your time going back and say hi to people on the way, okay? Thanks again.
Bring back.
Okay, let's get the stands in the second trip, okay? Take your music bag, take your instruments, and say hi on the way.